Hello, this is Vulturefire. This is part 2 of an in a draft run where we are trying to beat depth 4 for the first time. So, deck is only slightly a train wreck. Figuring out. So, cleanse is a problem for this fight. I do still want evasive flight, I think. And I can force it out. And we'll also get to see the new enemies, so that's the plan. We're doing a count trinkets, so I think we're just gonna not bother taking that fight. For the record, I don't think any events have changed in depth 4. I don't think there are any events in the final area, so I think I want to copy Resolute Focus. Just get that extra mana out. And we get the extra evasion from Windwalker's coat, so we're fine. Oof. Okay, so that is 6 powerful stacked. That seems a bit ridiculous. Give me a second. Alright, so I was leaving a note that, in my opinion, they probably shouldn't hit this hard on turn 2. That's just such a crazy amount of incoming damage. And it's going to be more once we get frozen, because that's going to trip Ice Eater. Oh, and we're double frozen. Cool, cool. Let's go do that, I guess. So that's going to die regardless, I guess. That's probably fine. You only actually eat 1 hit here. Alright. Things are now under control, more or less. And we get a little bit of leech healing there. Okay, sorry, I got distracted by stuff. I think we'd rather have the other card here, which is Ice Shards. Frenzy Scouring is also very good. So the question is, how much does Frost Rune actually do for us? Unfortunately, the answer may be not enough. I think Windwalker Coat does more for us since we are fighting Bay later in the next area. I think we are removing... It's finally time for Sunder to go. Sunder has been fine, but I think it can go. It has the downside of being a card that doesn't directly do things. Just gonna copy Mana Dance, get all that evasion out. I think we actually need Sharpened Senses at this point. See what we get out of that. Yeah, that's kind of what I was hoping to see. Get 2 of 8 hits. We hope they don't do anything too bad. So I don't know what a Hunted does, but I guess we'll see here in a moment. Hunted. Unplayable. When drawn, gain ambushed 1 and vulnerable 1 and draw 1. Okay. But we just do that. Should have gotten out the shield there. So not enough debuffs. We can still at least get 1 tool. Just save that for later. Feels kind of weird that these are new enemies that feel, just kind of reasonable. At this point, I've gotten kind of used to new enemies being nonsense. Yeah, I think we're going to reroll and take the other card. Nice thing is this one has retained, which means that we can hold it until we need it. Which is likely going to come in handy. I can't say for certain, but you get to evade both these hits. Would love to pick up some hidden in A3 if we can, so we may look for that. But like here, the Sharpened Sense isn't doing anything for us besides tripping, whatever, the Evasive Flight we can hold. This guy's moveset seems basically unchanged so far. Let's go. Copy that. Got to pop the Doom. Curse out. Sure, that seems like a good place to end the turn. Good place it in. Okay, so now it does do hollow. Curse is still a bit of a concern because but we can use that to I guess we can copy the mana here. That gets rid of the purity. So we can get that growth actually set up. We are getting doomed here, but that's fine, I think. Just cleanse off. Still getting a surprising amount of work. Maybe not so surprising amount of work out of our spirits over here. Just a solid 20 damage a turn. Yes, the spirit does occasionally take damage, but maybe we just pitch that and we just see what we can find. And see, we're just going to immediately redraw it, so it's fine. We need to upgrade the Curse of the Forest at this point, I think. We've demonstrated that we can play it, and the upgrade is pretty good. We do explode if we copy this, if we play this, but I don't really think we care. I don't think I should bother. Well, no, copying is fine. And we get one evasion. I'm fine eating one hit here. Although I maybe should have evaded just to avoid the lifesteal. Showing it to his boss. The answer is our spirits. And now we finally get a weak source. Evade chance is good. I like upgrading Shadow Breath. I like upgrading Curse of the Forest. I'm debating Contaminate at this point, honestly. I don't know, it's fine. Also debating Reinforced Shield, although it is such a good sturdy source. I think Mana Shield can go. Alright. I think we're going to try out the new mid-boss this time, because we want to get that clear focus. We want to get the clear focuses going into whatever. And my understanding is that this card is currently bugged so that we gain mana when we use it, but it seems solid anyway, because it's a very good shield source. And Chilling Blast seems okay for us. But we can get Turn to Gunk here, which will be good. For several reasons, honestly. So we can only get one card out of that. That's fine. Wait. Oh, because of the burn. I forgot that we get burned. That's actually really good. I forgot about that part of it. That actually makes that so much better. Now we get to evade all these incoming hits. Copying that at least once. We copy that once. Happy to see that. Go and get Tough set up. Although we won't need it this turn, because we are evading this turn. And that just immediately turns on Umbral, which is nice. Umbral. Oh, I guess we can get mana from that. Lots of debuffs coming in, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal. The annoying one here is the decay, which makes the treasures a whole lot more annoying. I did get confirmation that decay is changing in the next patch to only be created cards, so it will be less immediately debilitating. Because right now it is created or extra cards drawn. Although, in my opinion, even just created is probably going to be a pain in the butt because it makes a lot of cards that I like, makes in general a lot weaker. Or it hurts in particular pretty harshly because you always create a card at the start of turn. So I was going to uptick the decay once, and then like if you try and create any treasures, those are going to uptick it. Emergency Cleanse sounds very valuable. I think that beats... That's risky since we are going into Bay later. But... Still not a fan of just how much damage this guy does. I think I'm not playing that because I want to save this. Well, I'm not going to play it this turn. That does mean I'm taking damage, but I think that's okay. We are only eating one detonation here. Does cut into our growth, but not too egregiously. Really want that one to die ASAP. I'm getting this poison out. I guess I'm just going to intern here. I didn't really well use that, but it's fine. I don't have to play perfect, I just have to play well enough. I don't want to play that because I want to transform it into a sludge shot, I think. I don't think I care. Yeah, I don't need to. I am going to get possibly hit by... Okay. I had a 10% chance to evade each of those, so it's like decent chance I would have evaded something naturally, but I don't take that much damage anyway, so not a huge deal. Copy that. Just get all the mana. I'm going to copy this to try and get double detonations off. Because I need to get that untaunted so that this can get more up for me. Do more for me. I don't... So that does trip that, but I think that's fine. Because we had the purity. And we were going to get detonated otherwise. There's one of the hunteds again, so apparently hunted is a thing that guy can do too. So the front two enemies are almost dead. I should just spam to that. See, there was the 10% evade chance really doing things. Alright, so now we'll learn. A lot less dangerous when it's a loon. Similar to how with the lights out it's less dangerous. Here we are now. Entertain us. I feel stupid and contagious. Etc. Alright, and we get a double detonation there. And we also get basically lethal. All right. Cashing in those whatchamacallits to get cards that we want. Yeah, we're going to want that extra cleanse. Give me a second. All right. Just look at this guy and then compare to that one enemy from the Vessels of Corruption. Like, this is damage coming out. Like, it's not, you know, brutal damage, but it's damage coming out, you know? Right off the bat. Alright, we can copy that, get more mana. Okay, maybe this thing is a pushover. Naturally, this is the turn that it decided not to attack. I guess this means that we get our summon out safely. Ooh, we got a new card. And we are mad. Mad, I say! Alright, less max mana, less hand size, less the fatigue threshold. Gotcha. When drawing, give 20 shield to all enemies, and apply 8 frost yourself, and it gives us a bunch of shield if we play it. Okay. Yeah, there's no reason not to play that, I guess, aside from it doesn't do anything for us, which I guess is a good reason not to play it. When I say that out loud. So what is this called? Tide Elemental. Okay. It's like a Marsh Elemental, but more so. I should check what Evasive Flight Plus does. Wow, it's just doing this 2 turns in a row. Yeah, it's nothing. I mean, yeah, it did freeze us eventually, but whatever. Not a huge problem. Alright, so we draw cards. We can draw and then copy a clear focus, which sounds good. Alright, so this is actually a turn. It has heard my mockery and decided to actually do something. I mean, like, it's relatively low. And it isn't weak right now, so like it's not... If you factor that in, it's doing quite a low amount of damage relative to other things. But like, it's trying, okay? It's doing its best. See? It broke my shield. I mean, I didn't have much shield, but again, it's doing its best. Boop. Actually do that. You tried. Alright. Yeah, that seems good. None of that seems better than what we have. Do we get another item? Again, none of this seems better than what we have. For the deck that we have, at least. Alright, that goes up to... That is a lot of shield, though. That is so much shield. And then... Go to evasion for this turn, but I don't think we need that. Well, I don't know what Baileater does on this depth. I think I probably need more tough, actually. Well, do I? Because I have that for tough. I really want to use more weak, and I can't get that. Upgrading mana makes a decent amount of sense to me here. Although that is more self-status that we don't have a way to manage. I don't think we need the reinforced shield at this point because of the tidal barrier. That could be a mistake, but we'll find out. Ooh, I'll try it, but I have heard enough about D4 CPU that I don't expect this to go well, especially since this deck is not exactly a quality list. So yeah, we gain mana right now. Then we can play that. Guess that's a reasonable turn one. But the problem is that we just don't have a way to deal with the summons. And we don't have a way to freeze them out, so... Copying that so I can just get all the mana. I mean, I'm playing that. I didn't bother summoning because it would have just died to the AoE hit, I think. We do have the advantage that we're only fighting, you know, we aren't dealing with the idols, but... I want to play this. I guess I can do that first. So that's not going to do anything for me. I'm just looking to get a lot of shield up here. That's going to block the whatever. I want that growth. So we now have a ton of growth, which I think makes our life easier, although we are also super cursed, which makes our life harder. We're about to be doomed. Okay, so... that is convenient. I think I like that. This guy's still a big problem. 70, 80, 90. Yeah, we are getting there. I think we may actually get the kill here effectively. Which would make life, obviously, quite a bit easier, because if we can't stop this guy from putting out plated, we just have a problem. And we didn't quite get the kill. Oh, and that decay is a problem. Especially in concert with this. The problem is if I do this, if I discard pitch these, we draw a bunch of cards, but then I could transform both grasps. I think that's worth it. Well, I can't afford to actually play whatever, because that would kill this, which we need that to take a turn so that it can kill that. The problem is we don't really have this level of scaling that I would like to have. Well, we have several problems. But amongst our problems are such a diverse array of issues as so that'll actually add 2, which means that's now online. And then that will detonate. Yeah. Okay, that doesn't scale up how much curse it applies anymore. I think it did all in depth 3. Because it only did 2 curse, which is obviously not anywhere near as big of a problem as I was worried about. Maybe I have to do that there. If we can kill the big one, obviously that's problem solved. I guess you're already dead. Seems like as good a turn. Ah, no, this is actually terrible. Because we're going to get this kill, which means it's going to be replaced by a fresh one. It's actually the worst. Interesting. It healed back to full when it got moved. I could report that as a bug, but I'm not going to. So question is, do I copy this and get rid of more frail? Do I copy this and get more? I think I copy that. Yeah. Don't really want to trip opportunist here. Giving 4 powerful to that is good. Oh! It lost its powerful and moved back as well. In that case, I will report it. Alright. Unfortunately, we do not have enough curse to overcome the shield generation, but we're getting closer. I'm just going to freeze. Oh, no, it's not because it gets arcane, or because we're in depth, whatever. Guess we do that. don't think it's worth getting opportunist here. Wait, does it not doom anymore? Maybe CPU doesn't doom on this difficulty. Huh. No, it just does the awful trash cars that we get now. Well, we got our way to get rid of them, but we did not draw the actual thing. So this explodes us, but I think that's worth it. I guess you were probably already dead. No, you're definitely dead. Alright. One down again, although it's probably going to resummon next turn. And that cleanse is brutal. But could be worse. So we can use that to get rid of that. And for what little it is worth, we've gotten extra damage out. I didn't expect CPU to be going anywhere near this well. Like, obviously we haven't won yet, but that winning is even a possibility is more than I had hoped. Clear focus. I almost copied the really, really wrong thing. 3, 5, right? Really, a lot of this does just come down to really abusing that one thing. So we get to block. Oh, we get to block shield turret from coming out. That's huge. That's massive. That makes this fight absolutely in our control, in our grasp. I mean, we're going to eat a bunch of damage from CPU, but that's fine. This isn't a lifesteal attack. I think it's just dead. Right. Yeah, we mentioned, don't think we even dropped any recoverable there. I'm very, very happy to see that. I like that more than I like that. This seems fine. It's more growth and sturdy. Don't think I like that. The other CPU card is Corrupted Beam, which... Oh no, we do want Corrupted Beam. Does good things for us. That is a win condition. And then... Man, it's still kind of our problem, is the thing. I think upgrading that so that more consistently we'll get a shield is worth it, though. And we remove what? Contaminate did work, basically. It's the whole thing where it's like, if a card does anything for me, I am hard-pressed to cut it. Even if, like, I want to cut Sharpened Senses, I think... I may want to cut Sharpened Senses after Bay later. But I think I want it for now. I think Infected Focus is probably our least good shield mana card. Cutting mana cards at all is always sketchy. But I am planning to pick up whatever. Let's just go and do that. I'm just gonna play this out. And this is going to be an amazing fight for Evasive Flight, most likely. be a good turn for this, if we could play it. So we're going to make sure we can play it. One way or another, we will play it. I think I'm actually going to do this first, so I shock one of them. Totally okay with spinning that on shocks. And we'll just have one for next turn. This upcoming turn is not the turn that we want to evasive flight. It's the turn after. Let's see, that may actually kill. Awesome. You can pitch one of those. We only need one. Now we don't even need one. And yeah, my plan here is just to try and kill that with bleed ticks. It'll die end of turn, so I don't even need to play that. Oh, just get it off the whatever. And this turn is where the big hits will come out, but this deck has really, again, come together way better than I was expecting. I expected to be seriously struggling. I mean, admittedly, part of this is, it is just, like, this is not meant to be that much harder than D3. And in a lot of fights, it isn't. It is mostly just, like, the fights that are harder than they're supposed to be where we're struggling. We have found several pretty good cards. Need to look at that out and that out. Being able to block the, oh, it set up a bunch of, that's very important to know that it will set up a bunch of powerful, because I bet it all, because I think the other one was trying to do the same thing. And knowing that you can just get 6 powerful is huge, because that means that that is potentially, yeah, okay, so that is a minimum then of 7 times 6 is 42, or, yeah, it's like 36 extra damage you may not be expecting if you thought you had dealt with all the powerfuls. So that's very important to know. Going forward. Let's... Pilfering Shell is good. I also like the other card that can drop here, but I will take more draw. We'll get a clear focus here. Yeah, this works out. I mean, not perfectly, we do explode, but I should do something a little bit about that. Not that we don't explode, but you know. Getting the weak out, of course, makes it easier. Sled shot that. Let's just pitch that and that. I should have pitched that. so much shield. You're getting frozen by that anyway, so. I could maybe be persuaded to take the other card here that's not. Wait, where did all our growth go? Did I not play? Where did all our growth go? What's going on? Did these guys steal our growth? I'd have to review the footage. That's really rude. Probably wait until I saw if I could draw more mana. Guess that's fine because I have this. Okay, so that didn't steal our growth. Yes, it eats our growth. That's not well communicated at all. All right. So this can give us several. No, I'm just kidding. The evasion this turn, there's absolutely no reason to. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, purity 6. The purity and the reduced status here isn't bad. I may just take that. Over the clear focus. Ah, but clear focus is so good. And then what? Umbral focus go? It's been pretty fine, but it is just like it's a macro that only makes 2 mana. Alright. Sharpened Senses showing up on time, which is always nice. And I think we're just going to play Sharpened Senses twice here. That's just not going to do anything for us because of the purity. But that's fine. Important thing is, no damage taken. I had plenty of shield because I drew whatever. I shouldn't have bothered with it. I guess, whatever. I guess whatever. Yeah, here is that number of hits is Oneday saying that evasion is no longer just an insta-win against Baelator. Although it does end up being fine. Ooh, and it gets more. It's a very different fight now. Maybe save that for next turn. I shouldn't bother playing that out either. But... okay, it does put in, create the purple trash cards. But it does that instead of the shrivel turn. Because that's the turn that it used to do turbo shriveling. So I think the plan here... oh, I guess I can abuse this bug. This card's going to be a lot worse once it's stealing mana instead of giving mana, but, you know, minor details. Get that out of the hand that way, which is convenient. Oof. Let me draw that. Second one. And we just... interesting. So this one can also... okay, no, that was a... so then it follows up with the... not a fan of that. Shrill Fatigue turn just... it's just really rude. I just am not a fan of that. Because it's like... it does so much to just be like, lol, you do not get a turn. Which... I guess is the point. But... I mean, this turn is new. I guess at least it takes a full turn off to just self-debuff. Assuming that this isn't a trick and it is actually just self-debuffing. Okay, it is. The problem is I really want to play this. But this is so much damage. Because I still have the same dilemma. Dilemma solved. Oh, we shocked ourselves. That's a problem. No, this is fine. Because we're going to eat one hit here, which is perfect. And we gain shield with Shripped, whatchamacallit. Oh man, we're going to get to do a lot of shock here. Because we get the shock out of that. We can get weak back out again. Lots of evades. Life's good. And that should be... yeah, there's the Baileater kill. Okay. I don't think that actually does as much for us. Right? Because the lifesteal is just hard for us to use. It's a lot of damage. That's 14x3 is 28 is 42. Anyway, All Devouring Hunger is potentially good. It's just like not... I don't hate just having peace of mind, admittedly. Because Purity is very good in A4. I think I just take that. No? I think we still want the evade, even though we're not fighting Baileater anymore. So the important thing is small amounts of evasion are now a lot less valuable against Baileater. That's the thing to know. I think that the getting zero, because that'll make emergency shield better, I think. I don't know how much better, but better. I think that third rank purity is good. And then I think we got sharpened senses. I think we upgrade. So the answer is that yes, evasive flight plus would have been good. I think we upgrade clear focus. I think we just need more cleanse. And now we hope that this is not too bad. Okay. So we fought this guy last time. And assaulted defenses still seems good. I think that's still the card we're probably looking at. I don't like Elemental Focus doesn't seem super great for us. I think it's gonna be difficult for us to get value out of that. Manic Revelations, the fact that it gives you decay hurts a lot. Yeah, gonna pass on that one. That seems maybe fine. Okay. I think I just play that for now. I don't think there's any reason to just continuing to hold it. I can play that twice. Yeah, let's copy that and play it twice. Pitch that and just... just how much shield we can gain. Okay, let's play what debuff is this? All right, crystallize. So not a bad turn one. I don't like losing all of our sturdy. This incoming hit isn't too bad. I think getting rid of that crystallize was worth it, even if I'm in a bit of a risky position here. All right, yeah, we didn't get arcane blasted anyway. Frenzy plus shrivels. Okay. Seems like a good place to be for turn two. Oh. Alright, that's probably fine. Got a nice amount of poison out. And that cleanse is still annoying. I would kind of like a alternate icon. Right. We do now get temporary shield there. So that we can actually keep the shield that it gave us, which is nice, because that's one of the changes I requested last patch. Or after playing last patch. I was gonna say it feels like it's hitting really hard, but then I realized it's because it's the fight's not actually almost over, because this guy does split into extra forms. So we are going to go into bonus overtime. Which is the thing I have to remember. So the nice thing here is that we are going to get hit, but once again, thanks to Windwalker Coat, we're going to get rid of whatever. Alright. So Divinity has changed slightly. It is now, it's still 5% increase in damage, but it's now only a 3% decrease in damage, which should make it slightly easier to avoid getting just kind of locked out. I'd really like to get weak out. You can draw cards. Okay, very good chance. You're basically guaranteed to get mana here. By which I mean we can use this to draw a card, which is guaranteed to give us mana. Although I would really like to get the other one. There we go. There's so much health on this guy. Rip. That does use up our shock, which is nice. Opportunist is not a thing right now. It's not taking as much damage as I would like. Gonna lose our summon here. We can do that, which means we play this now. Alright, one problem down, one to go. Or two problems down, I guess, one to go in this fight. Got more fortress. Alright. At 4 debuffs there. Doesn't actually get me another debuff. That might. Nope. It's fine. Just get some cards. This poor fool is about to just immediately get got. But we're not going to get got because we are going to just evade. That's 20% extra damage for us and some damage reduction, which is nice. I don't mind bothering to copy that. Like, Fortress is really annoying. Purity is great. Makes our life considerably easier. We keep getting that poor fool on the turn that the super damage comes out. Not gonna need that still. Alright, that's gonna kill it. There we go. No, I think I still want the other card that drops here. Yeah. Yeah, I think getting powerful 4 among enemies is worth all of that buff, all of that bonus. I don't think any of these are worth anything to us. And then, honestly, it may almost be time for Contaminate to go. I've been considering it for a while now. Like, it does set up stuff is the thing, but just so hard to actually get useful poison out of it at this point. Alright, this card is bad. This card seems good because I haven't actually shown it off, but I saw it in, I about it in Discord. It just has so many options here. And they all do stuff. So, this is absolutely the card we're taking. Like, you can do basically anything. And flexibility is power. So yeah, there are 4 aspects of conquest. They are all Pokemon. That's just how it is. You just got an army of Pocket Man. I think we are just going to play that. I don't know. You look like... no, we kill the healer first. Should have done that first. That was a mistake. We always get tough. We get to evade everything. I'm betting this guy's going to cleanse every... Oh, no, that was tough. That wasn't cleanse. Oh, and Fury. Okay. Well. And then... Alright. So I want to get the debuffs out of that, which means that I need to get... So that'll get rid of some. I'll get rid of others. And then there's nothing I can do about this guy. But it will at least get weak. Problem is I don't know if I'm going to get mana if I play this. But we are drawing 3 cards. Alright, we did get mana. Get quite a lot of mana. Purity to block us from shocking ourselves. And then we get to do a pretty big hit there. I can do this. It's going to give out... Yeah, that's easily worth it. It's only going to give out 1 powerful to everyone. And in exchange, it gives us a lot of value. Alright, so that one gets Frenzy. That's good to know. They're just all called aspects of conquest. Yeah, different aspects of conquest. And we had block to the bleed. Always good. Vengeance isn't that useful, but it's not really the important thing. Alright, we are going to get frozen here. We can also freeze all of them. I guess I don't need to get frozen here. I do appreciate that there's no, whatchamacallit coming out. Let's go ahead and pop off the Frenzy. I guess get a friend out. I guess Friendo maybe should have gone, because Friendo is just not going to really put in work at this point. Yeah, I make up Friendo after this fight. Seems unlikely that Friendo, even Friendo Plus, is going to be an appreciable amount of damage. There are just too many things working against it, and there are no damage buffs. There are no percent damage bonuses for it. Let's copy that and just get a bunch of Purity. Wow. That damage is really shredded, huh? Because that's a base of 80 damage here, but because of all of the whatever, let's do that. That should at least get us... Wow, even then it's still not. Expected so much more. Well, that's as good as it's getting. And then hopefully curse will be enough to get there. Fortunately, the damage output here isn't too bad. Okay, something's up with Aspect of Conquest healing for a whopping 2, though. Give me a second. Okay. So we can do that. These two are almost dead is the thing. Which makes me kind of want to not bother tagging them. I think we want to get damage out on this guy. Alright, and we get to evade the incoming hit, which is nice. Maybe we'll do that first. And blow up its frenzy. Oh, we have a frenzy turn here. It's a waste of the shock, but whatever. Copy the investigate. Go and just get that out. There are indeed 5 debuffs there, although we don't have enough space in hand for all of them. I guess I might as well play these. There's no additional. And then that will finish them all off. Corrupt. Oh, you lived. I think you must have gotten buffs when the others died. I just didn't notice. I think we're still good. All right. Got it. Okay. Rerolling, taking Conquering Tactics. We're upgrading Conquering Tactics too, by the way, in case that wasn't obvious. These seems useful. This is the last fight though, so we may as well reroll. Pass. Conquering Tactics Plus. It's just going to be everything that it now does better. And then, I don't even know. Just roll with it. 28 cards, which is obviously way too many. No, we're getting Thriving Spirit, because like I said, I don't think that's going to do a ton for us in this fight. And now we just hope that we can manage this fight. Is it slightly less health than it was before, but it's still, pretty high. If I don't do this, I'm never going to get around to it, so we're just going to go and do it. So he now scales theoretically less divinity. So now it only gets 3 instead of 4. So that should hopefully help us at least a little bit. So the question becomes, what do I copy? Because I really want to copy this, but I probably should copy mana. Should have copied that mana. I'm dumb. But I think I know how enough mana to play this. Twice. So that's coming out. And yeah, now we have enough purity to block everything that's coming in here, which is going to make our lives a lot easier. This fight is still going to be a slog, but I'm fine with giving out that powerful. The most important thing here is doing that damage. And then just play that. Okay, so we get barriers, we get more purity, which also comes with spell weave, and this thing itself has lifesteal. We can try and just spam out this number of hits by what, but we don't have the powerful for it. I think we do. Getting powerful 3 would be nice. Let me get the powerful 3. I don't think we bother playing that again. So we get shrivels, which is fine. Right. We can copy that and go for that strategy. Alright, no luck on finding a way to play that, but that's okay. We do unfortunately now run out of purity, but that was fatigue. We couldn't block that purity anyway. We are going to have to deal with the fact that this guy is going to do, is about to flip into second mode. And because as soon as we break shield, things get worse. And yeah. Yeah. So now Divinity and Opportunist, all of that stuff. Let's get more purity out. Let's apply more curse. It's probably going to cleanse here, if I had to guess. No. It is at 12 Divinity, but that's less than it was last time. Yeah, I think that we are in a good place at this point. We've got a pretty good chance of pulling this one out. Yeah, the curse got blocked there. It's fine. That's just still so much damage. I kind of don't know what to report because, like, there is still this thing where it's like that is at 12, that is at 60% extra, which means that it is more than overtaking our weak and tough, which means that this is, yeah, just like a kind of obscene amount of damage. That is, I don't know, I guess that's fine. Just like we have the damage mitigation in place and we still just don't really have, I guess we have a card that's basically cheating, so there's that. And this seems like a good time to evade. Or it was like, I can't really, there is no way to justify proccing this Opportunist without knowing what those two icons are. Because there are too many things that could be where the answer is that it's just death. It's just, if we proc that, we die. So that's powerful. That's not actually the damage. Well, no, that's not actually the damage we're doing. Well, no, it is, because we got the vengeance. In that case, that may be worth it. Oh. Oh, we have it. Oh, it has vengeance. And then we have this as a backup, but, you know. Curse of the Forest. Let's see if this is actually the end. And it was! Hooray! So yeah, that is my first step 4 win. We'll see. I'm betting difficulty will come down a little bit before we get to life patch, but I wanted to get a win here. Already difficulty came down a little bit. It's basically the same strategy that Malice Throttle showed off. I mentioned using in the Discord for his first win, but you know. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this time. I'll see you next time. Until then, toodles.